Hi there everybody, and thank you for joining me today in this live video. I am going to be servicing this VW Passat. This is a 2008 model and it's a 2-liter petrol TSI. I'm gonna be changing the oil and the oil filter. I'm gonna check the coolant, top up some screen wash fluid, which I already did. I'll show you where. And I have to do other jobs, so it's gonna be a long afternoon. I have to change the front disc and pads. I have to change the inner CV boot for the driver's side as well. So that's gonna take a while. So just join me and give me some company today. And we're gonna get started with just doing the service in the car. I'm going to start by doing the oil and the oil filter, but I'll show you where to top up some screen wash fluid. So screen wash fluid in this car, like I said, this is a 2008 Passat. Screen wash fluid goes in here. I already topped that up. Use the proper fluid, obviously. If you just put water in there, it might freeze in winter and then it won't come out the jets. And also frozen water can expand and crack your tank. So be sure to put some proper fluid in there. Coolant is in this tank. My car is warm, but it's not hot. So I can safely open that there. And if you look on the side of this tank, you have two marks, a minimum and a maximum mark. So we just want to be on the max, which is the line at the top. You can just see it there. So that's coolant is good. And with one of these gadgets, you can check the percentage of antifreeze here, which will give us an idea of at what point this coolant can freeze. And we have there minus 25 approximately. Just need to make sure there's no bubbles in there. Okay, right, so showing a little bit minus 25, minus 26 more or less, which is a good percentage as well. And obviously if you live somewhere where temperatures are like minus 40, that coolant will have to be much more percentage. It will have to be below, it will have to be like minus 50. So in this case, obviously, I'm in the UK and we don't need dramatic amounts of coolant, just up to about minus 25, minus 30. But you definitely need coolant in there because coolant protects your engine as well, protects it from corrosion. But having said that, they do recommend, I need to push this, they do recommend to change the coolant every 2 years or so. So anyway, getting on with the service, I'm going to open the oil filler cap here. Just going to leave it there open to allow some air into the system while we drain the oil. Also pull the dipstick as well a little bit. And the filter on this car, the oil filter, is right here. And I actually have a genuine one. It's here. I have a VW filter today. For this car, but we need a ratchet to remove that filter. Well, as in a socket, that socket thing that fits there. That socket there is 76 by 14. 76 by 14, so if you look at that online, Amazon, you can find those sockets. But what I wanted to say before I proceed much further, it's I'm also going to change the air filter in this car. But the boring part here, which might be the most important, it's looking at your manual and the oil capacity. So this manual happens to have the oil capacity. A lot of VWs now, they don't have the oil capacity, so you don't really know how much oil goes in the engine, and you have to really research it. But this one has, however, it shows you here the kilowatt of your engine, and if it's petrol, or TSI, FSI, and the diesel versions here. Vehicles with long life service, vehicles with without long life service. But you need to find a kilowatt. So if you have your service schedule, or you have your logbook, you can find in there the kilowatt of your car. In this particular one, it's 118 kilowatts. If you look at that, 118 kW, and if you look here, 118 kW TSI petrol engine, it takes approximately 4.7 liters of oil. So that's why it's important to know which engine you have. So although it's the boring part, it is the most important part, so you know how much oil to put. And this is, by the way, this is including an oil filter change. So, because sometimes if you didn't remove, some people service their cars every 6 months and they don't change the oil filter. So they do it every year rather than, they change the filter every year, but they change the oil every 6 months. Some people do that, and saying that when you change the oil, it doesn't take 4.7, it takes a little bit less, because some of the oil stays in the oil filter. So if you haven't got a manual like this, you have Google, and that's where you have to search for your oil capacity in any case. Right, now we can proceed to open the oil filter here. And because this filter is sort of facing down like this, I normally like to open it a little bit like that, and then just wait for the oil to drain down, because sometimes if you open it a little bit too fast, then the oil starts dripping from the sides and it makes a little bit of a mess going down. Sometimes it's inevitable, the mess happens whether you want to or not. The most careful you are, I find, the more mess happens for whatever reason. It seems to be a thing with oil. Can't seem to have a time when it goes very smoothly. But oh, somebody's calling me. Yes. How's it going? Yeah? Okay. Coolant issue suspended for now. Yeah, okay. All right, no problem. I'll do this front disc and pad, boot, and service. Yeah. All right, okay, no worries. All right, cheers, thanks, bye-bye. So this car has a, so that was my colleague just called me. This car has a coolant leak. It's leaking from the water pump, which goes together with the thermostat housing. But it's quite a big job. You have to remove the inlet manifold to get to the pump and whatnot. So it is a little bit, it's not leaking a lot, but it is leaking. It's been leaking for a couple of years now. Our customer is a little bit reluctant to change that part because it is a big job, and it may be a little bit expensive. So understandably, these days, things are expensive. And this car needs a little bit of work as it is already. So he's happy to go without changing the thermostat today, because he's been surviving like that for a couple of years. But at the end of the day, it is his responsibility, obviously, if he doesn't want to do it, because that coolant can become really big at any point, and that would be a bit of a pain. Right, anyway, moving on. This is our filter here. You can see that there. So that is out. But I'm not going to put the new filter in just yet. We're just going to leave it like that. Again, that sort of allows a bit of air into the system, and it's a little bit easier to drain it from underneath. However, if you are doing this job outside with obviously not a garage, you're not covered with anything. If it starts raining, or if it's a bit windy and things can fly, you know, leaves, I don't know, birds, whatever can fly in there, you want to keep the area closed. So you could put a bit of paper on it, or a piece of rag. You know, just get some paper and put it on top of your filter, so nothing goes in there, basically. Same with this. If you were to leave this out open, anything can sort of go in there. You don't normally think that way, or what can possibly happen, but it does happen. I can't swear here, I think, but everything happens. Don't worry, I'm swearing in my own thinking. But that's cars. Cars are like that. That's why you have to take much care when you do this kind of jobs, service. Even if it seems really basic, you have to be careful. Anyway, now we remove the filter, pull the dipstick and open that. We can drain the oil from underneath, but before that, I want to change the air filter as well. So if I can just... I'll just put that there. So this is the very valuable manual. Not many cars have it these days. They seem to go missing. It seems like people want to keep manual safe, and which is fair enough. So you keep it safe. You put it inside of your in the house, in a cupboard somewhere, safe. But when it comes to selling the car, many people can't actually find their manuals, and then they sell the car, and whoever buys the car buys it without a manual, and then that's how manuals disappear. And obviously then the previous owner, all he can do once he finds the original manual, it's dispose of it or sell it on eBay. So this is our air filter here. I've just undone all these Phillips screws, by the way. They're only Phillips screws. That filter doesn't seem too bad at all if you look at it. By the way, I already have a few videos on this car on my channel, so if you want to find some videos, not many on this particular car, I do have loads of videos on every car possible out there. Well, cars that are in the UK, mainly usually German cars. A few forwards and whatnot, but don't forget to subscribe if you're watching, or to like the videos. Yeah, the 2-liter T is very good, isn't it? You love the 2-liter. Yes, it's a very good car actually. It's unfortunately we have the just the coolant leak there, but it's doing well. So the filter I am going to be using today is this Febi one. Febi 22552. Now, I would suggest if you find that this here is very dirty, you can go ahead and give it a clean. This one is not bad at all actually, it's quite clean. Right, make sure that it's sitting nicely. That's an easy filter. And don't over tighten those screws. They're only screwed onto plastic, and if you overdo them, they round the plastic, and obviously then they don't really screw properly. Right, that air filter is done, so now we can put the car up and drain the oil from underneath. But I am going to open the brake fluid reservoir here, because a bit later on I'm going to be changing the front discs and pads in this car, because there is a bit of corrosion on the pads on the inner side. So this is my brake fluid reservoir there. I'm just going to open it and again just leave that there. The reason I do that, and I think a lot of people may, is because when you change the pads on your car, you need to push the pistons on the calipers back. And when you do that, the fluid gets pushed back into the reservoir here. If you don't release the cap, there will be pressure in there. And from what I read is that if you didn't open the cap, pressure forms there. It can push your piston back out, or it'd be very hard to push it in, but also it could damage the seals that are around the brake servo and whatever seals you have where this is sitting. I don't know if that theory is correct or not, because I never really forced my pistons back with the reservoir closed. So, however, that's sort of what I saw, and which is why I always make sure I open that. But the other thing is also, as your pads wear down, the fluid goes down, and then people tend to top up this container here, this reservoir. And what happens when you push the pistons back on your calipers also is that the fluid goes up again and it overflows everywhere. And that's because obviously people are topping it up as the pads wear down. So occasionally what I normally do is, well, one thing you can do is with a light you can check more or less how much fluid is in there, because it kind of looks yellowish when you look at it from the side. So one thing you could do is wrap some paper around there in case some overflows, or otherwise, if it does overflow, you need to wash it afterwards with some water, with a hose, rinse it, because that fluid is corrosive. So if you get fluid all over your chassis, with time it will corrode. Right, anyway, having said all of that, I'm gonna get the car up now, and also I need to I need to remove the wheels on this car as well. So I'll try to get this somewhere. Right. I'm also going to put the paper that I just said around the brake fluid. At least a little bit. It saves you when it comes to cleaning it. Obviously, the reason I'm removing the wheels is so I can change the discs and pads, but also I usually remove the wheels every year anyway. One, to make sure that the nuts are not seized, because if you get a tire puncture and then you need to remove this wheel in the middle of the motorway, or well, on the side of the motorway, if the wheel nuts have never been removed, sometimes they are extremely hard to remove, and then you're stuck with your spare wheel and you can't remove those. So that's why every year I make sure I remove the wheels so those nuts are out. And also I check the tire depth, make sure it's legal. But I can see that tire is good. Showing me about 6 millimeters. You can check it across the thread, and that is showing 6. And obviously check your tire around, make sure there's no lumps or chunks missing, because often when we park we tend to hit the tire on the side and chunks go missing. Right, I'm just gonna check all the tires. It's a good idea to write it down as well, whatever you're checking. That way you know what you've done. And also you know what might need changing. So all the tires are good in this car. Hello? Yeah. No. I think at the moment we may have to cancel it. Say again? Yes, it's connected to the, you know, between the water pump and the thermostat housing. It's leaking from there, but it looks like it's one piece, isn't it? It looks like it's... I think it's... It looks like it's one piece, the whole thing, and... Maybe, I'm not sure how complicated it is to change, because it's got a belt on it. No, well, that because the guy, you know, Mo, he said don't change the belt because to fit the new belt back, you need some special tools or something. Yeah, that sounds... Oh, on the drawing, hang on. Let me just... number 13 or... give me which photo? Yeah, is it the... Just the pump? Oh yeah, got the pump, the belt, and that whole thing. Ah, yes, I see that, yeah. No, it's not leaking from there. No, I've seen it. It's leaking from... If you look at the actual pump, it's got like a line. It's like joined to the housing. Yes, it's leaking from there, from the middle. All right. No, and then I suppose if I would be better to change that little pipe as well, isn't it? Yeah, and the belt, I don't know how to do that. But so for now, we are, said we're canceling the job because the guy needs the car the day after. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, very good. The yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks. Bye. My air pump has to get some air pumping. Right, so I need a power bar because I can't remove those wheel nuts. So it looks like the tires were replaced in this car because they look fairly new. And this is what I mean. So sometimes some tire garages, they over tighten the wheel nuts and then you can't remove them when you're stuck. So I'm gonna have to use my power bar to get those wheel nuts off. Obviously you could get somebody to press the brake. So those discs don't look bad on this end, but on the other side they have corrosion. That's why I'm gonna change them. But before I do that, I want to drain the oil from the engine because engine is a bit warm at the moment and I don't really want it to get cold. So this socket here, well, it's this bolt, sun plug bolt, is a Torx bolt, not your typical 19 mil or whatnot. So it's a T45. Crack that open and that should come out. So we'll let that oil drain, and you may be able to see there is some oil here, but it's actually grease, and that grease is coming out of the CV boot that is just broken up there. So I need to change that CV boot as well. As well as the discs, the pads, doing the service. And here is where the coolant is. The coolant leak, you can see the pink antifreeze there. And that leak is coming from right above there, the water pump. It's not tragically major, it's just because it's been leaking for a couple of years. It looks a bit dramatic there. But like I said, it's a bit of an expensive job. The part, so my supplier just called me for giving me a price for a part that would be a non-genuine part, about £200 plus VAT, and plus another 4 hours or so labor. That would be, I don't know, £700-800 job. So at the moment, the guy doesn't really want to, or doesn't have the money to pay for that. So he's been surviving like this for a couple of years. So I think if we put a little bit of stop leak, maybe that wouldn't help. While that is draining, I'm just going to rinse this bolt a little bit. Just removing the copper washer. I think I have one here, hopefully. I don't know if this, hopefully this one is the correct size. Yep, that fits there. Normally use this on Mercedes. Looks like VW has the same size. Same size washer, which is a 14 by 20 by 1.5, by the way. So that is ready to go back in. When fitting the new filter, you don't really need that, because it's recommended to just put it in by hand. It's even sometimes it's even shown in the actual filter, but or it says up to 20 Newton meters. Right, so that's still draining. I think I may start removing all the oil is draining. I may start removing the discs and pads. Caliper bolts have a couple of dust covers, one there and the one at the top. So that there is an Allen key, is a size 7. So this socket here is a 21mm. I'm gonna be using for the caliper carrier. So basically the carrier that carries the caliper. So I've loosened that bolt and the one on top a little bit, but I'm gonna take the opportunity to move. There is a spring in the front here. That spring there. And also I'm going to use my screwdriver to push the piston back in. If you don't use your screwdriver, you need something like a G-clamp after, so you can push the piston of the caliper back in. So I am wedging my screwdriver in between the disc and the pad so I can push the caliper back. Okay. Anyway, how many people out there own a Passat? I mean, the arrangement of the whole thing is really similar to a Golf and whatnot. Obviously, the VW range of the year. This is a 2008. This morning I was actually working on a Passat, on a Golf. I had to refit a headlight on, and the bumper and the wing and whatnot, because the owner had an accident, unfortunately, and smashed the headlight as well as the bumper and whatnot. But they only have third-party insurance, which meant, because it was their fault, the insurance didn't cover the repair of their car, unfortunately. So this morning I just tried my best to sort of put the car back together as good as possible, because they really needed the car to take the kids to school and whatnot. The only thing is the headlight was a little bit expensive, because the car had this type of halogen lights. Putting my caliper up there, but we don't want it to drop because we want to make sure, be careful with the hose. Also, we can remove these bolts and clean them. And the pads are fairly thin now. I'm sure somebody will say that I still got another 5,000 miles of life, which is probably the case, but the disc here is corroded. And basically the MOT failed. So just to compare the pads a little bit, that's the new one, that's the old one. Right, well, I think my oil is finished draining, so I'm just gonna fit my slug bolt. And I have a torque wrench here set to 32 Newton meters. To close my sun plug bolt. So I just torque that. Do you guys normally use a torque wrench? I mean, not everybody does these days, especially if you service a lot of cars. I suppose you get used to it. Even I get used to it. I don't always use the torque wrench. Right, so I torque that, and now it's a little bit dirty there. Just have to give it a clean. Brake cleaner is very good for that. And that there is the grease from the boot. From the CV boot, I have to change. That's gonna be a messy job. I don't think I'm gonna I'll be able to handle the live while doing that boot job because it's so messy. It just I won't be able to hold the phone and whatnot. It's already messy enough doing an oil change. Right, so that's nice and clean there. I like to leave it nice and clean because there's no stains of oil in this sump, and that's how it was when I started. If we come back to this next year and obviously we find some oil stain, then at least it's not, we know it's not from us not having cleaned that bit of oil there. Right, now we can lower the car and put some oil. And as we already know, 4.7 liters. If you are just joining my chat, well, my live here, I'm changing the oil, and we had a look at the manual which shows this car takes 4.7 liters of oil. I have another 100 jobs to do. I have to do the front disc pads, and I have to do the gaiter, the CV boot, the inner one on this car, and that's gonna be a pain in the neck, which is why I was removing caliper there. hang on. So these bolts can get tightened to something like 100 liters or so. Caliper carrier, gonna clean it with a wire brush. So that's the disc. Looks okay on that side. But if you look at it on this side, you can see the corrosion that's forming there. It's quite heavy. Right, so that's the disc out, caliper out, pads out, everything out. My air gun has become very weak lately. It doesn't remove anything. Quite a tough bolt, that bolt for the drive shaft. Talk about trying to undo that bolt. I'm using like 2 power bars. I'm gonna have to come up with another idea. Well, while I figure something out for that, I think I'm going to remove this caliper as well. Well, have to do it anyway. And the disc, obviously. Now, I don't know how the tools just go missing. It's going back. Okay, just trying to get that piston as back as possible. Now we have a loose caliper. The brake pad on this side has a sensor, so we have to disconnect that sensor. The new pad comes with a new sensor. That's the pad, that's the sensor. You can't really change that sensor on its own. I think I might be tightening that one. Okay. I don't think these bolts have any Loctite on them. Sometimes they do. Again, another corroded disc. But this side looks fine. By the way, the new discs usually come with a bit of oil on them, so you have to wipe the oil with, you can spray with some brake cleaner or alcohol or something like that and degrease it, basically take that little bit of oil on them out, because I think they put it on from manufacture to keep the discs from corrosion. So you do need to take it off so you don't contaminate your pads. Right, I'm just gonna wire brush my caliper carrier. So got my cleaned it, and now I just put a little bit of a ceramic grease where the pads slide, basically. I used to use copper grease, but apparently no, not really. Hello. Jesus.
Why disc is so
Got it?
yeah, disc. I saw just well, it's okay or caliper?
Huh?
Caliper is okay, caliper.
Caliper, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, caliper is okay.
How about the
What? This?
no, see the boots? You know,
Oh,
maybe how many hours?
I'm not sure because I can't take the bolt out.
You can take bolt out.
No. I can't remove the center bolt yet.
All right. Well, how to the heat tomorrow?
I'm not sure. Maybe need more force.
Right.
Yeah, it's very tight. This bolt here.
So is that?
You want to try?
Right. I got the rope in it.
Put the glove. Da-da-da. You ready?
So this one.
Yeah. So basically, this is going to be stuck there.
Right.
You have to undo it
This is
this way. Yeah, I don't know where you want to bar. Here or here. You can just take it out and see where you want it.
right. 내가 그것도 인정했어요, 그냥.
So I added this as well, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. The idea I have maybe is put it here.
Yeah.
Lower the car
There.
and use the.
Yes. You try? You wanna try it now?
Yeah. Try
Let's
this.
see.
Because somewhere here, as it touches the ground.
How
I don't
many?
know why it's so tight. How do they tighten it? Normally I can undo it with a gun,
Yeah.
but for some reason today
Uh-huh.
I can't undo it
Right.
with the gun or the two bars I use. So
How
it's.
about, yeah.
Mhm. Let me just put this one so I don't forget.
You know the golf housewife said to me.
Golf.
Yeah, golf, I delivered.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, the invoice is showing the 1,100 something, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I said, if you pay cash, pay 1,000 pounds, that's it. And she said, well, shall I make money transfer? I said, no, just to bring the cash to us.
Ah.
And finally, she said, so that one, so I can sell to the vehicle, the private sale. Private sale, she wants to sell.
The car.
Yeah. I said, I'm really shocked because, yeah, like end of the March.
On the auto trader or something.
No, the Japanese community.
Oh, like to somebody else.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You know, that's the new generation, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah, she wanna get the money back.
Right. Yeah, she wanna get the
1,000 pounds she pay,
back.
she'll pay, but she wanna have the money back. What? But before, Japanese, they never done such a thing.
Yeah.
Now it's a new generation. Same as the local people. So
Right.
I have to treat it like a local people, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like. If that's the attitude.
Really fed up.
Tighten it. Don't even know how. Gonna put it back in.
You did something as well, yeah?
Ah, I did.
You did it.
Uh-huh.
And banging, yeah?
No banging.
Yeah, banging, what happened?
What with it? What?
Hammer.
Hammer?
No.
It doesn't work.
No?
No. No way.
No way.
No. You have to use the bar like a bar.
Oh, right. person. That's why.
This guy.
Someone types me.
Yeah.
You, isn't it?
Not me.
Fuji?
Not Fuji. Because we didn't change anything, huh?
What?
We didn't change anything.
I don't know. Well, we know this. We have known this car for just 10 years.
That's it.
Yeah. I saw this one to the one guy.
Yeah.
And next one to the captain, the K line. And he kept the car for 3 years. Previous owner 2 years.
Oh.
5 years. So he's maybe 4 years. So 9 years.
Right. But it's only 65,000 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't need to change anything. Nothing. So, yeah, I think my other method that I'm thinking to lower the car and put the bar here
Yeah.
and use the weight of the car.
How many the bar? So this way.
Has to be, yeah, that way.
Careful, I'm with that. So the angle, like this.
Yes.
Alright, so how to
Like this one. Yeah. So you just have to put it in there somewhere. Lock it there. And then.
you finish that one?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Like this, please.
Right, this side is finished, and now
This one also have to be careful, right? This one's snapped.
what, that one?
Yeah.
Snap.
No? It's hard.
It can snap, but
But
it'd be hard to snap. I know you can't put it there because this one going that way, you know? Or you put it here. Yeah, then stuck there. Right, so
you
go in
finish
the
that
car. Yeah, I finish. I remove this one. Right. Good. Good. Because it has to go down. Good. Good.
Careful about the bar hitting your head.
With the bar hitting my head, I'm going to hospital.
Easy.
No, because I'm gonna stand far, far away. And that time I called the ambulance from Fuji. They take 1 hour and a half to come.
So you're bleeding, yeah?
Yeah. Fuji bleeding to death.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah. Go.
So then.
Okay.
Steering.
It's turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
You sure?
Thank you so much. Do you want to hold it there?
Just one. Just one. This one?
Down?
Yep. Yep. Stop. Turning or no?
No.
Up. Please. Yeah, because nearly the bar is bending there.
I know.
But it's very strong impact in it now. Already.
Uh-huh.
How's now? For holding?
Oh. At all, right?
Ah, no.
Shall I put this as extra? How's that possible?
What is it? It's damaged on it? It's dead.
Huh?
How about the heart? It's okay or?
Yeah.
It's very strong impact, yeah?
I know. Can you go up a little bit?
Yeah.
That's enough. Go down again.
Huh?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm going down. Okay, steering. Hang on, steering. Do you want to hold the steering? I go up a bit. Yeah. Keep it. Okay. Can you turn it left a little bit? Or right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Oh. So. Strange, eh? Strange. still there. Don't move it. Something wrong.
Who can do it? No?
Strange, right?
Very strange.
Yeah, I think the how I don't know how much the Newton.
This is 2 tons, huh?
But still the
2,000 kilos.
just put it in like this.
It's quite shocking, to be honest. I don't know. Don't know what to say. Is Cliff there? But if Cliff is going to
Keep himself there. Okay.
No?
No.
No.
You made a video, yeah, for this. Check it.
No,
How
I
to
didn't.
remove the hub.
No, I didn't. Normally it just come out with the air gun. Oh,
Were you damaged?
huh?
Damaged.
Damage? No. I don't think so, but right, let's see. Passat. See, what's it called?
Well,
That thing. So the
hub bearing.
CD, no, it's CD bolt.
It's called CV bolt.
No, it's called something else. But it's a CD joint.
You sometimes the chat shifting. You said divider or something. You
It's
divider or something.
a divider, isn't it, for the
I said to the Volkswagen. No, Mercedes. Steve, you know the parts is called divider. He said, what that? I said, the mechanic told me that's a divider.
what did he say?
Who's the chat shifting?
He's correct.
So you're just driving along, minding your own business. When you go to turn the steering wheel, you can hear that noise. Now, I'm only going to remove this a little bit, and the reason why is because
He's
jack
removed.
stands, which is a little more deep.
He removed it
Ship
with
for $300 probably. Underpin, if they are, just remove them. VW tool, PIPE, valve from your dealership for $300 probably. And lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Right.
But he used the bar.
Once you've removed the wheel and triple check that the car is safe.
And he loosened it.
He's a wall.
Huh?
It is a wall.
Just a bar like this bar, 2 bars, and he loosened.
Some spindle nuts are secured by a counter pin if they are.
I don't know what they used. Super glue. It's not supposed to be anything special.
If you ask to the moon, you say, yeah, pushy boy, you have no power. He will sit there.
But not even the car, innit? The whole car has no power.
Are there any some display?
All I can think of is go to sleep.
So tomorrow? I should. Why?
Tomorrow, what?
Yeah, come on, really early, 10 o'clock.
So I have to ask maybe someone else.
Right.
Cliff.
I suppose it's Sunday. You mean the good idea? No, I don't think so.
Maybe. Maybe. Otherwise I'm stuck here for hours. I have to put oil.
Okay, please. What's called it? Center board.
Yeah, CV center board.
Sanjay.
Save Sanjay. The honors.
Sanjay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.7.
Yes, yes, sorry.
Yeah, give me idea. We are struggling to remove CV board, center board.
Acceptable.
Yeah, complete seats.
Heat it up.
No, actually the user vehicle weight.
Can't you heat what's up?
Well, Pedro, can you heat up or?
Not properly. What do I need? I need a proper heater, no? Like
Yeah,
a flame.
we haven't.
Gas thing.
Yeah, have we? We haven't.
No.
Sorry, we haven't.
You haven't got that?
No, we have met before. I still remember.
Yeah, then if you heat it up, it will release a bit of the rust.
Oh yeah. Only one solution.
Yeah, only other way is you need to take it somewhere to, because you need to take it out from the gearbox, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other solution. You can't put universal one on this one.
Right.
What universal? Oh, CV boot.
No, you can't put universal one on this.
No.
CV boot, you can't put universal because it's a backward bearing.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
That's right.
even with the universal, we have to remove the bolt.
Yeah, you need to remove the bolts. Somehow you need to take the bolts out.
Nope.
Heating it up is good.
Okay. I speak to our neighbor if they have it.
Yeah, speak to your neighbor.
All right. Thank you very much.
And back
Thank you. Cliff.
Cliff.
Cliff says he's working.
Cliff is.
You have it. You don't have it.
What's that?
Heater.
I'm not sure how it works, to be honest.
Have you tried?
No.
Let's try.
No.
Well,
This is connected to the gas. I don't know. You have to
which one?
mix it or something.
Which one?
Oh.
We have some.
No, maybe. Yeah, it's that red thing, isn't it?
No, we got a portable small.
Oh, yeah, this one, but it's not. You need a proper. Maybe Cliff knows how to use it.
This one?
Yeah, I think Cliff might know how to use because he might have similar. Or Fuji.
Cliff.
Cliff is always there.
No, always there.
God.
quick. How are you? Cold. Are you in a home farm or? Oh, right. Do you have any heater for? Because we tried to remove the CV center bolts, the complete seized. So seized. We couldn't remove it. So if you're in a home farm, I'm going to ask and borrow the heater device. Yeah. But you work in the day, Yeah, that's one. But when the next time you're coming? Thursday. Right. Yeah. Right. Forget about it. No. Because you work today. Sorry. I don't want to bother you. Are you sure? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Bye. Right. He said that he's working now in the railway depot.
In the railway?
Depot. He's working at Hitachi Railway.
Okay.
So he's going to the bottle, like a container, heater container, bottle, bottle tonight. And he said he's going to drop to his car in the panel for us.
Okay.
So tomorrow we can start it.
Right. Portable. But it has to be powerful. You know when you get red hot.
Yeah. No, it's not gas. But still gas is okay, isn't it? The burner.
Yeah, but it's gotta be a proper one, not like like this one. It's not very good.
He's talking about the same thing.
Is he?
But it's not. Can you try it? Or no gas?
Huh?
No gas inside.
Well, there's some gas. There is some gas.
Let's try it.
We'll try.
After?
Maybe, yeah. So I finish this one.
This customer has me headache.
Yeah.
And he said, text me. Thank you very for the images. Yes, I forwarded the images of all the things.
Discs.
Discs and also CV blah blah blah.
Oh,
you know what he said? You can send me back. Thank you very much. And according to the DVLA database, the Passat has a pass MOT and a couple of the advisors.
Oh, he checked.
Yeah.
And obviously more pass. But
Yeah,
because he knows we're going to do the work.
Exactly. So I phoned him. It's not right. Actually, the motive failed, but
yeah.
I explained. He's a very weird person. Everything.
Yeah, because we've been there before as well, maybe because of the battery or something. God. Can't believe it. He's checking. Or do you want to? While I finish this one,
Yeah.
do you want to start heating this up?
Yeah.
It takes a while.
So which one I have to do? And here? Yeah?
Yeah, on the bolt. This is almost finished. That's done.
Charlie sent me the details.
Oh, she sent now.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything to
No,
her?
no. This is just something we need to know.
Ah, okay. So.
I went to the joint. Here.
The what?
Here. I can come. Actually.
It depends if she asks, she invites me.
No.
Huh?
No, you got to come. You get some connection. It's not like a church here.
Sure.
Like friendship, you got to come. Charlie said, "Don't come."
Yeah, because if you think about it,
You fucking
how would I know?
kinky bastard, don't come.
But she's got a boyfriend, yeah, going. Boyfriend is going, huh?
Yeah.
So the boyfriend
Yeah.
is gonna be there. And now he wants to be even closer, yeah? Because he's gonna have a inheritance. I don't know, man. That's very bad. Very bad.
Do you expect that he hates us?
Who?
You.
Not me. The boyfriend.
No, who is maybe much richer, rich person, rich family.
Are you saying the boyfriend is rich?
Yeah.
No, man. I don't think so. Very poor, man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is on. I can't press the brake. Otherwise the caliper will come out. And this V-belt is okay.
We finish it if I couldn't remove it.
Finish what today?
No, we can't do anything. You have to put it back the
Oh, disc, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, basically. But the gate is leaking, but it's not completely broken.
There.
It's just a little bit.
So you have to use, I'm going to use a super glue, yeah?
No. No super glue to be used. Right, why is this so messy here? Oh, my body. This head. I am bearing. Can you listen?
No. I think about the pushing.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man?
No.
It's not normal.
How can I get the pushing? Are you listening?
No.
How can I get the pushing?
I cannot listen.
You don't need it, but I need it. Everything. More? What?
I think the only thing we're gonna have to use is the same, right? Use the bar and the car.
Hot, very hot.
It might be hot.
Yeah.
Do you wanna try it yourself or with the car? With the lift?
Up to you. What do you want to do?
No, up to me. You can try if you want. If you put the bar here, you can do this if you want.
Please do it.
Not me.
Why?
I haven't got a strength.
You have strength.
I've got no strength.
Why?
Honestly. Right. Careful, you can catch fire.
Right.
Right. Shall I leave it on? There's the bar.
Here you are. Oh, for him. Which way? This way, innit?
Which way?
This way, innit?
Yeah, but
I don't know. I can't do it.
you have to go up, innit?
Ah, fucking.
No, I mean you. Well,
Wow.
I mean you don't have to go up. You can. What I mean is, if you put the bar here,
Yeah.
you pull that way.
I can't see. Oh, I can't see. Hey, is that?
Yeah, just make sure it's in properly. Yeah.
Yeah. Steady. Okay, hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the gas, yeah? Off the gas. Yeah, off. Yeah. Steady. Fucking. Yeah. Fuck off. No.
No. Can't wait.
That's right? Yeah.
With this one?
Yeah. No power, man. Cliff still feel guilty in it because his machine there. He said only 2 weeks. And I didn't complain anything.
No. He said 2 weeks 10 years ago.
Still.
Nothing is happening. Can you go up? Go up a little bit more. Go down. Should I sit here? There. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Is it working?
No.
No?
No.
I think it's really working.
Well,
How is it bent all the way down like this? I think it worked.
look.
Work.
Well, so after that, I have some cooking.
That's why Cliff's not coming yet. I mean,
Cooking.
that's why Cliff wants to come because he doesn't. He's feeling guilty.
Cliff. Cliff, yes. Yeah, good. I just manage it. Yeah. We're using the bar and using the different weight and to use it. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. I guess Pedro, you can start tomorrow morning. Yeah. You're tired, man.
I think. Oh, I just said more. Yeah, it's just way up.
Pedro,
Do what?
you need to come to the funeral.
Huh?
You need to come to the funeral. 3:30.
3:30 Thursday.
Yeah. But problem is that CRV, the emergency service, I never seen the car.
Which guy?
CRV. I look my customer introduced his colleague. So I booked for the emergency for him.
Oh,
The car I never seen. It's not too old a car. 17 plate or something, or 18 plate. CRV.
Push is relative.
Huh?
The push is relative.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.